Mr. Harden been pretty on point.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
Mean mugging from De Silva after the Banchero lob.
You'd be mean mugging too. I didn't think he could get to this ball. Again, a decisive decision from Paolo. I thought this might be a little bit behind him, but Mr. De Silva says, no. That's in my catch radius. Little mean mug on the way out. Stop it.
Welcome back to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. On Saturday, it's a big game in the West between Denver and the Los Angeles Lakers at 8:30 Eastern Time on ABC. Points despite just 2 3-pointers. Donovan Mitchell leading all scorers with 12. 1 quarter in the books here in Orlando. The first of 2 games on NBA Wednesday on ESPN.
You can feel his fingerprints everywhere. You want to stretch those out. Just fight with his body to maintain position, because he knows if I do that, here's going to be the lane for Mr. Harden, and he will skip right down.
That same Louisiana spice flavor y'all love about our chicken? Yeah, we did that to crispy Alaskan flounder and butterfly shrimp too. Both for $5.99. The seafood menu is back. Love that seafood from Popeyes.
Nine and 2 with him in the lineup, and they are tied tonight here in Orlando. Harden with 16 points, matching Mitchell for the Cleveland lead. Banchero with 17 to lead all scorers. Welcome back to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. We're all tied at 62 as we get ready for the third quarter at Kia Center in Orlando. First half stats brought to you by Royal Caribbean. Leading scorers, Mitchell and Harden with 16 apiece. Bane had 12 without hitting a 3, and Banchero had 17 to lead the way. Dave Pasch, Doris Burke, and George Sedano. James Harden, very efficient, scoring and also passing in that first half. As we look at our Star Watch, brought to you by Brooks.
Starting backcourt, huge advantage, 32-19 in favor of the Cavaliers. So Mr. Wendell Carter gets switched on to Harden Island. It's not a pleasant place to be necessarily if you're a big. Step back, you feel it coming right away, gets separation. No switch because Paolo has been asking for the hardest assignment in the backcourt. James got by him a couple of times on the drive and then goes to the step back. Not easy. And then this is where James is at his best. You heard Coach Malone talk about this pregame. The ability to raise the level. Little in screen by Mr. Most simple step through. I'm 6'10", and 2 really good passes to a Bane 3.
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC and the ESPN app at 1 Eastern Time from Oklahoma City. As the Thunder take on the Minnesota Timberwolves, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, reigning MVP with a signature MVP-type shot, a game winner against Denver in what has become one of the top rivalries in the Western Conference. They'll look to do it again in a Western Conference Finals rematch against the Wolves Sunday on ABC.
I mean, how good is that to win the basketball game? And you look at the standings in the West, I mean.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the greatest offensive players in NBA history. Number 9 all-time in points, 12th in assists, 2nd in made threes, an MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Plus, he's available. He's played in 90% of games in his 17-year career.
Kenny Atkinson likened him to a mature quarterback, calm, poised, demeanor, but he's got so much skill as well. You know, if he's dancing with the ball out in three-point territory, look out. If that toe tap is working, he's bouncing into that three. He's probably
to an end.
Uh-oh. Donovan Mitchell working on Mr. Penda. Between the legs, the pullback sets him on the deck. And to add insult to injury, the three. The handle is tight. The footwork is almost mean. Oh, Donovan, look out.
Magic trying to make it 5 straight wins. They lead early in the fourth.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by Burger King. You rule.
Look at Paolo's frame. That's a big dude. Let's see. It's 3-on-1 with the man.
Don't forget, we have another game for you on ESPN. Houston and Denver coming up next. James Harden with 30 points in a losing cause. 35 for Desmond Bane in a winning effort. For Doris Burke, George Sedano, Dave Pasch saying so long from Orlando. Denver, Houston up next. Ryan Rucco, Richard Jefferson, Tim Legler, and Katie George.